Okay, guys. Just want to go through a little bit of the paperwork that we have with the truck. So this is obviously a reproduction. Actually, I think it says it right in the very first pages. There you go. Reprinted with the permission of General Motors. Anyway, it's kind of a neat little piece to have. It also explains a whole lot more of what makes the car tick and how to take care of it compared to nowadays user manuals. However, I just wanted to show you a couple things since the car, I'm not going to go through it all, but the car comes with a good chunk of receipts of the things that have been done to it, the restoration. There is also a receipt for what we did to the car most recently, which was, well, I mean, you can read it as soon as there you go. We serviced it, repaired a couple minor things that it needed. I think something with the brakes, yes. One of the wheel cylinders was locked up, and we bled the system, adjusted a parking brake, a bearing needed some help. So all in all, we spent some money detailing the car, but nothing too crazy. Just, this is something that you can spend some time going through it and see exactly the history of the car. I think there's an appraisal in here too from, oh, there it is, that in 2007, this car was deemed to be worth in the $30,000 to $35,000 range, and that its value would have gone up in time, which it has. So when we're selling it for our price, it's a pretty good number we have on the car. Cool thing about the car is it's all metal. It's all original GM parts. No cheap reproduction parts. The car is absolutely stunning. I'm gonna just walk around it real quick, and I apologize for being so close to it. It's just that it being inside the showroom, it has cars parked around it. It's a little hard for me to get a good shot of the whole car at once, but the whole point of this video is not so much to show you how pretty the car is. That's for the pictures. This is to really just show you the details that are many times lost in the pictures. All the hardware and the teak wood and the surface. I mean, you see the reflection of the teak wood. And granted, green, this kind of green is not the best color to see reflections, but again, look at the reflection of the fender and the front end of the Camaro. I think, guys, this car is 80 years old, or close to it, and this is all metal. There's no, fiberglass, no reproduction parts. These are original fenders that were sourced and then obviously restored and made to look perfect, just like the engine bay is very nice. And this thing, actually, it has a very, very nice sound. The exhaust is obviously not the stock exhaust. There's been a couple things that have been done to the car to make it, more fun and more streetable. Namely, the rear end. It's a 3.55 gears. The rims and tires are obviously not the original style. I mean, they're original style, but they're a little bit more modern, so that the car has a better stance and it's more streetable. And most notably, everything else about the car is very true to how the car sat when it first came out. Keep in mind, 1938 was actually not a big change year for this truck. The big change happened the year before, 1937. I read that it was the biggest number of changes they had introduced since 1918. New motors, new gearboxes, new bodies, a whole new lineup. So pretty cool. And sadly, because it was still full-on depression, their sales dropped still 14%. One thing that is not true to the car's origin, but I think looks amazing, is this paint job. And I said that right. This is a paint job. Apparently, the people that had the car restored had somebody airbrush all this to look like wood, and that includes all the dashboard. And this is, I mean, I'm guessing in the video it shows that it looks like real wood, but it is all airbrushed. And we were told that they spent $5,000 to get this done, and it looks. Granted, the camera, it's a little dark in here, so it's hard to see perfectly, but I mean, look at this. It looks like the nicest, shiniest wood you can think of. And I personally love it. I think it's a very, very cool touch that looks very, very cool in here. And original style gauges. It has the original throttle that you can, that's basically an early style cruise control. Because at the time, there wasn't that much traffic around, so you just would pull that and basically keep the motor running and just drive for a long time. There's paint to do any touch-ups you would ever need. Cool things like you can actually open and close the windshield for aeration. You have the foot starter. Let's see if the camera can capture that. It's a little dark down here, but you have the original style foot starter. I mean, everything about how you operate the vehicle is very much true to its origin, and so is its nature of being a rugged truck. Probably the main reason it's still around almost 80 years later is because these things were built to take a lot of abuse. Pretty much, if you had a business at the time, you needed one of these. This was the only way to get around. I absolutely personally love this grill. It is beautiful. Not only beautiful shape, but it just looks very, very nice, very appropriate for the car. The underneath of the car looks just as nice, and again, look at the reflection of the car in that door. I'm gonna try and give you a little shot of how it looks. And normally I would like also to show you how the thing drives, but right now we have a big old snowstorm that has gone through, so not much I can do about that, because I'm not going to drive this out in the salty roads. Beautiful, beautiful condition. Minimal amount of road spray and a little bit of oxidation on the exhaust. I'm just driving it. The last owner that had this car for about 4 years put 100 miles on it. This has been loved, it's been cleaned more than what it's been driven. Another view from the driver's side, same thing with the door here. I absolutely cannot believe the amount of work that went into this. Let's see here. Can get a good shot. There we go. Beautiful. And granted, the camera changes the colors a little bit according to what kind of light that. There you go. That's more like it. Sorry about the shakiness. I'm just trying to show you the things that I would want to see when considering a car. All the weather stripping is new. I like it. I like it a lot. Cool little truck. Not many of these around. Definitely not in this condition and with this level of originality. If you like what you see, give me a call. You can reach me on my cell phone. It's 818-445-1871. My name is Leo. If you're ready to have something like this unique, parked at your house and take it out to just have people smile and give you thumbs up and ask you all about the story of this fantastic little vehicle, give me a call.